Hey everyone, my name is Nicole. Welcome to my channel. Today I am doing something so exciting. I am going to be testing out the Colourpop X Animal Crossing collab that just came out, and I'm going to be trying out the 5-Star Island eyeshadow palette. Animal Crossing has been such a huge part of my childhood and even who I am today. I literally love this game so much, you have no idea. So when I heard that they were coming out with a collab, I literally just take my money. Just take it. I was there. I don't even own anything from Colourpop. This is the first thing that I bought off their website, and it's pretty fitting because it's Animal Crossing and I love Animal Crossing. So this is how the box of the eyeshadow looks. It just has Isabelle on the front with some butterflies, and then on the back it just has all the shade names and ingredients and all the boring stuff. But once you see the palette, it's so small. I was not expecting it to be this small. This is the size of my hand. Mind you, I have fairly large hands for a girl, and it's so small and it's so cute. So this is how the actual eyeshadow palette looks. It just has a bunch of little Isabelle faces, some butterflies, and then the palette name, of course, 5-Star Island, and then on the back it just has all of the eyeshadow names. So it's so cute. And then if you open it up, sorry, this is kind of a odd angle, look at how pretty. I don't have anything like this in my collection. I honestly just have neutral shades. So I am so excited to be going out of my comfort zone, and I'm really hoping to create a look using only these 4 shades, which, now that I'm thinking about it, might be more difficult than I thought. So I already have all of my base makeup done. I'm just going to be doing my eyes today using this. So without further ado, I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little more. We're gonna get a little close. I literally still cannot get over how cute this is. This is just, it feels like play makeup from when you got those little Barbie sets when you were younger. Alright, so I'm going to start off by dipping my shade into this pink here. It's called Island Tune. I'm also going to be using the mirror for this, so I don't know, we'll see how this goes. But I'm just going to be swiping that in my crease just very, very lightly. This is more pigmented than I thought it would be. So I'm just very softly putting pink into my crease. I'm not too worried because I'm going to be putting a darker shade on top of this. This is just kind of to maximize the pinkness of the look, if that makes any sense. And I'm doing the same thing on the other side. I'm going back in with Island Tune. I didn't even tell you what brush I'm using. I'm using the Sigma E40 brush. This is honestly my go-to eyeshadow brush. I don't even own that many brushes. I just kind of use the same one for multiple looks and just keep cleaning it because this is just my favorite brush to do eyeshadow with right now. Okay, so now that I have a little bit of pink in the crease, I'm going to be going in with the Resident Rep shade. It's just this darker shimmery pink. And I'm going to be putting this all throughout my crease to give my eyes a little more definition. I am really working this into my eye. It's blending nicely with the pink, or the lighter pink. For this look, I'm also working it up and kind of rounding it in because I want to get a little bit of a doll eye effect. I want my eyes to appear bigger than they actually are. So that is what I am doing with the darker shadow. I'm putting it in my crease, but then also kind of working it more up to get a more doll look, you know? We're trying to channel some Barbie vibes. So now that I look crazy, I'm going to go back in with Island Tune. It was the first shade that we went in with, and I'm going to be using a Real Technique brush. I'm not sure which one this is, if I'm going to be honest, but it's just a little fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to be doing this just to diffuse the edges of the darker shade so it looks all blended and melted together. So I'm just going right above the darker eyeshadow that we just put down in the crease. And I will be doing that on this side too. I am kind of blown away. I really like how this is looking. These 2 shades, I've only been using these 2 really, just working with them together. And I'm really liking the look that I'm making with this. I thought I was going to kind of struggle only being able to use essentially 2 of these in my crease and lid because the rest are like shimmers, and I wasn't really planning on using shimmers in the crease, you know? I prefer using mattes. And I'm kind of shocked. So now that we've diffused the edges and everything, I'm actually going to be going back into Resident Rep. It's the darker pink shade, and I'm going to be bringing that shade kind of in the outer corner and inner corner of my eye. I'm just going to be deepening it up because then after we're going to be going in with Island Designer. It is this pink pressed glitter, and I'm a little nervous to use that shade because I'm not like the biggest fan of pressed glitters. I find them really hard to use with brushes, so I have to end up using my fingers. And right now my nails, they really match the vibe we're going for. We're going for a very pink look. But right now, my nails are long, so I don't want to stab myself in the eye. Yeah, I'm going to be taking Resident Rep and dragging that onto my lid. Ideally, if I wasn't challenging myself to just use this one palette to make a look, I definitely know that I can use this palette just to make one look. I mean, I'm doing it right now. But I would probably be incorporating some browns into this. I do love brown eyeshadow, but also it really helps. It's a good blending color and it deepens the look, you know, and I usually go for rather deep looks rather than like light pinky looks, so that's why I'm trying to really deepen this up. Okay, so this is what we are working with so far. I really like how this is turning out, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm impressed. I was not expecting my first attempt at pink eyeshadow to look this good, in my opinion. I'm no makeup artist, but like, I think I look kinda cute, you know? But I'm going to be dragging that same dark shadow under my lash line just to make it look even more intense. And for that, I'm just gonna be using, honestly, I have no clue where I got this brush, but any small dense brush will do. We're just going to be dragging that darker shade under the lash line. It's going to make everything look a little more smoky, and it's going to look cute. Just trust me. Going back into Resident Rep, I'm just going to be taking that and lightly dragging that shadow under my lash line. I always make sure to stick very, very close to the lash line because I've tried this a few times with other looks, and if I am not careful of that, it ends up looking like I got punched in the face and there's eyeshadow everywhere. And especially because we're working with pinks, there is a high chance I'm gonna look like I got punched in the face. I usually drag the eyeshadow like right before where the color in your eye starts. I do not go further than the pupil, or else it's gonna kind of look like you had fallout under your eyes and you forgot to sweep it off. So that really depends on your eye shape, but that's just what I do because it suits my eye shape. Doing that on the other side. I feel like when doing this, it really brings the whole look together, because sometimes it just like, it's not as cute because you could just see like there's a very stark difference between like eyeshadow and then no eyeshadow. I feel like this just really brings it all together. Hey, I am loving how this is turning out. This is turning out so good. So now, like I said, I'm going to be going in with the pressed glitter. I'm going to be going in with Island Designer. This is a gorgeous shade. I'm just so worried that I'm going to get glitter everywhere. Because, whenever I use glitter eyeshadows, I swear, I get glitter literally everywhere. And it doesn't come off until like 3 weeks later. Like, I keep saying someone needs to put me in touch with JoJo Siwa because I don't, like, she has glitter all over one side of her face. Like, how does she get it off? So I'm just going to be tapping my finger in this shade because, like I said, I don't like using brushes to put on pressed glitters. And I'm just going to be putting that in on the center on my eye because we did deepen the look with Island Designer and make it a little more smoky. So I feel like I need to say a prayer. Okay. Oh, definitely very sparkly. That's cute. That's cute. What the heck? This is turning out so good. Okay, I'm gonna be doing that on the other side now using the same finger. I'm just tapping that on very, very lightly. So after the glitter, this is how the eyes look. I am thoroughly impressed with this palette. I'm not done the look yet, but so like we're almost done and I am so impressed. I'm just wiping off the excess shade on my, or the excess glitter on my hand. I'm gonna have glitter everywhere after this, so. Alright, and to finish the look, I'm gonna be going into the shade Isabel. It is the most beautiful yellow shimmer shade right at the top there. I am so excited to use this. I'm gonna probably use it as an inner corner highlight, and then I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with it. And I'm using the Sigma E30 brush. I stained this blue, don't worry, it doesn't actually have blue eyeshadow on it. But yeah, I'm just gonna be tapping into the Isabel shade, and like I said, I'm gonna be putting a little bit of it in my inner corner. This is such a beautiful shade. Wow! Oh my god, that's so pretty! Not me losing my mind over an Animal Crossing palette. And I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other eye, highlighting my inner corner with this shade. Wow. That is so nice. The yellow is not insanely visible in this shade. Like, that's why I was going to use it as an inner corner. I thought it would have been a little more yellow, if I'm going to be honest. But it is still a very unique color. I have nothing like this in my collection, and I kind of really love it. I don't know if it's gonna focus. I don't know if you can really catch the yellow in it, but it is still insanely gorgeous for inner corner. And I'm using the same brush and using it to highlight my brow bone up here. Oh, I put too much. Go. Wow. Count how many times I've said wow in this, Jesus. I love this. So right now I'm going to be curling my lashes and putting on some mascara to complete the look. I'm also quite impressed with the mirror in this palette. I thought, because this is essentially the size of a blush compact, that the mirror was going to be too small to work with, but I just did this whole look using this mirror, and now I'm doing my mascara, so I'm quite impressed. Alright guys, so I just put on my mascara and lipstick and the look is finally complete. I am in love with this. I feel like this is going to be an easy one-stop palette for me. And yeah, I think it turned out really nice. The only thing that I would have to say is that the shade, what was it? Island Designer, it was the pink shimmery shade, the pink shimmery pressed glitter. It did have a little bit of fallout, and that was kind of annoying because it really stuck to your skin. I'm really interested to see if all of the Colourpop formulas are just as good as this, and I've been eyeing one of their palettes recently. So if that comes back into stock, you might be seeing more Colourpop videos. So that is it for today's video. If you guys have any video requests or video ideas for me to do, you can either comment them down below or check out my Instagram. My Instagram is just Nicole Miasic, same as my YouTube name, and I have a highlight where you can leave any video requests you have for me, and I check that pretty regularly, so hopefully if you have a video request, I can do it for you. But yeah, make sure to please check out my Instagram and TikTok. I'm gonna have it popping up somewhere here, as well as there's gonna be links in the description. And please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I hope to see you guys more in the future. I'm gonna get back into making YouTube videos again. And yeah, I really hope you liked this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!